welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, thanks for joining. Today I am bringing you the Decades Legacy series, and this is episode number 25. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in with our Humphreys family. So as you can see, it is Tuesday morning and it is quite early, but I am just going to go ahead and make sure that I can get everyone's needs taken care of and things of that nature. Because, as we all know, it is a large family with lots of children. So, let's just go ahead and start our day off by making sure everybody's good. And then I do want to take a look at our calendar here and just find out what year it is. So, it does look like it is the 1915, so late 1915. We do have a birthday tomorrow, and that is going to be for Florence as well as for Albert. So we have ourselves a lot going on for this episode. As you can see, Andrew here is just going ahead and getting himself a bath. I'm going to have Florence come up and fix that toilet. Michaela is just sitting here doing nothing. That's great for us. Let's put this cake away. And Albert must have just had cake, which is probably not good for us either. But there was a whole bowl of applesauce there that he didn't eat. So I will just go ahead and get Michaela to give Albert a little bit of a bath because it does look like his hygiene is going down a little bit. She's like, I wish William were home. I hate plumbing. Don't we know it? Don't we know it? So I'm just going to go ahead and let Florence eat the applesauce since it's sitting out. Someone might as well eat it. Kayla's like, come on, Albert, let's go get a bath. Every time I turn around, you are dirty. Like, what is the deal? She's like, applesauce, don't mind if I do. And so I am just going to make sure I can get some of these chores done, as well as obviously the outside stuff, animals, gardening. All of those things are going to need to be tended to as well. It looks like both of the big boys have already headed off to school, so they are doing that today. And then when they come home this evening, we'll go ahead and have Florence make a cake later on. That way that will be ready for Florence and Albert tomorrow to go ahead and age up. And once again, our chicken coop is green. It doesn't matter what I do. It doesn't matter how many times I clean this bloody thing. If you miss like even a short period of time, it turns green. So it's really annoying. It drives me crazy. Like, you literally have to be basically every single like hour going out there and checking to make sure the coop is clean. Otherwise, it's just green. So I'm just going to go ahead and get them doing that. Principal's visit. Today, the principal is visiting John's class. Everyone is to be on their best behavior and not interrupt the lesson. Unfortunately, the kid sitting behind him has decided to pelt him with something. Should he ignore it or ask the kid to stop? I think he would probably ask the kid to stop. Okay, great. So he got away with that. That's lovely news. I love to see it. I'm just going to go ahead and get her to evolve up some of these plants. And obviously she's taking care of the chickens. I have still yet to see this bloody scarecrow come and help us, so that stinks, because as we know, we are down to our last two. We've got Andrew in the house still, and little John, and Albert is about to age up to be a child, but they're just leaving so fast. They really do grow up so fast. And so Michaela's just coming out. She's going to help us tend to these big animals because, you know, we have to band together, the ladies. She's like, oh, that wasn't so bad. And you know what, Florence, why don't you come over and you can help get Cotton taken care of. That way she doesn't have to deal with it all by herself, because she also does need to take care of Isabelle, considering Isabelle is her daughter. I know you've raised tons of kids, but she has not. Other than that, I think the farm is looking pretty good. There are some trees in the orchard here that do need to be evolved and some weeds that need to be done. So I will go ahead and let them work on that as well. But to be completely honest, I'm really hoping that we can hurry up and get Patchy to where he'll like help us during the day, because honestly, she's like, well, I don't know. Actually, she's doing nothing. I'm going to try to reset her because for whatever reason. Oh, good. I thought we were having another repeat of the Michaela thing, and I was going to say, why is my game constantly doing this? And it's not good. Like, but that's not the case. So we'll just go ahead and let her deal with Cotton. Michaela is doing some weeding and getting her gardening up. I'm going to have both of them come over and talk to the Scarecrow, and maybe, I don't know, if we tag team him, maybe he'll wake up. That's the goal, right? It's probably not how that works, but that's what I'm going to do. Cotton's like, that feels great. I don't even know. I haven't seen anyone deal with Daffodil. So someone's going to have to do that. And Albert's like, I'm hungry. Yet again. He's always hungry. So I'll just pull something out for him to eat. So I'm not going to stop them from doing the stuff they're doing outside, because then it'll never get done. She's like, well, what do you think? You think this thing's going to come to life? Maybe we can talk about crows, and we can talk about, like, can you actually scare anything? Because, you know, you don't look like you're doing a very good job. I'm going to steal seeds from you since you're not going to come to life in whenever. That's right. What do you think about that? Yeah, exactly. What do you think about that? It's like, you can't question, or you can't scare crows away. You can't do anything. Lay on that. Holy shit, that scared the hell out of me. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so I guess he can come to life. We finally got that to happen. All it took was a little bit of her being like, you can't do your job. He was like, oh yeah, watch this. Poof. And he appears. So that's great. Now we have a Patchy. Gotta love that. Alright, so as you can see, Michaela is just heading in to take care of Isabelle because, you know, that's what moms do. And I have Florence just going to do a little bit of weeding, and hopefully Patchy will help her. He's like, I'm supposed to do that and you're doing it. And she's like, oh, trust me, there's plenty to be done on this farm. There is not a lack of work. Don't even worry about that. So now that she has fed Isabelle, I'm just going to go ahead and have Michaela mop up that mess on the porch, and then she can do a little bit of laundry. And Florence can stand out here in the orchard with an umbrella and pee herself, it would seem. No, go inside. Kayla's like, I'll do the wash. Florence is like, thank you. Appreciate that. You're such a nice girl. Such good help. Good help these days is hard to find. While you do that, I'll go ahead and get the baby out of the high chair. Don't worry. Oh, it wasn't Isabelle. It was Albert. Just kidding. Isabelle gets to starve today. No, she's still asleep. Oh, she decided to get a bath, actually, instead of helping Albert. So, you know, the priorities in this house are a little skewed. I mean, I'm just going to throw that out there. Like, Florence's priorities have always been a little different. Let's face it. But I can still remember when William was in the house, and he used to take care of the kids the most. He was always walking upstairs and like tucking the kids in and telling them stories, and anytime they were hungry, it didn't matter if he was outside dealing with the farm animals or what he was doing, he would always just run right into the house to be with the kids. What the hell's Patchy doing? You're picking the plants out of the mailbox. He's like, I'm harvesting. Harvesting what? I don't understand. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead now and do this wash really quick, and then Michaela's going to go to the washroom because she does look like she's got a wee. And then when you finish doing that, you are going to have to go and get Elizabeth. You're going to have to go and get Isabelle because, honestly, she is getting really hungry. And if you don't get her, they're going to take her away from us. Yes, we want to sell this to whatever. Florence is like, I'm going to do the school project. That looks like so much fun. Does it really, though? Florence, I really don't want you doing that. I really would like for you to actually do like grown-up stuff. The school projects are for the kids. Of course, our boys are home, and it looks like they're in pretty rough shape. We've got little John here. He is hungry, so after he finishes his homework, okay, never mind. He's going to do it really quick. You're making a mess. Like, look at all these boys. This is what I'm talking about. All these boys just wrecking the house all the time. She's like, don't do that. He's like, you can't tell me what to do. You're not my mom. She's like, fine, I'll clean it up. Go up here and do this crafting. All right. Little John is eating some food. Then he's going to do his homework. And Andrew, no. Andrew is tired as well, so he's going to go ahead and head up to bed. And then when he gets up, he can do his homework. And then what about you? You can clean up because she's still just sitting there doing that school project that isn't even hers. Florence. What in the bloody hell? Stop doing the school project. I want you to go outside and check the mail and do the wash. And I'm pretty sure our garden needs your love as well. Just go and do something adult-like. She's like, okay, I guess I need to get my kid and give her some peas. Yes, you needed to do that an hour ago, but nobody in this house listens to a dang thing I got to say, so I just don't know anymore. Well, at least you're doing the laundry. More than I could have hoped for. Alright, so we're just getting our homeworks done. Children are eating and getting themselves whatever that they're needing fun-wise. Andrew's like, I'm going to bed. And then he was like, or not. Where did he go? Who knows? Clearly I don't know. And I'm just going to let little Albert here go ahead and get some of his energy out because, yeah. As you can see, he's energized. He's wrecking the house. So we'll have him talk to his bear and do his toys and whatever. Oh, he's doing his homework. He's like, I just want to go to bed. I just want you to go to bed too, but just finish that really fast and then you can head to bed. Michaela, you need to eat something. Florence is just sitting there like, well, what am I supposed to do now? Everyone's kind of taken care of. The farm's being watched by Patchy. And, I mean, there's not really a whole lot I can do. Yes, there is, though. You can cook. There you go. Make some mac and cheese. That sounds lovely. It's not like anyone else in this house can... And Michaela is really starting to take a liking for this playing the organ. Pipe organ is great. Yeah, sure, she can like it. It's going to get her fun up, and that's all I care about. I do find that sometimes it is difficult to get Michaela's fun up, just because I'm not quite sure what all she likes to do right yet. So yes, she can like the pipe organ. Right, so in the meantime, now that you've decided you like doing that, I do want you to go ahead and go over there and clean out that spoiled food that's in the fridge, and then you need to probably start thinking about getting yourself something to eat as well. And it looks like you never did deal with the cow. I'm not really sure why, but the bees don't need tending to, but we do need to go ahead and feed the chickens and collect the eggs and clean the coop. So we'll get the ladies back out here again. Oh, great. Michaela's going to go through a picky eater phase. You don't get to be picky. You're a mom. Teen phases don't apply to you because you had a child. And your needs are less important than Isabelle's now. So, I hate that for you. I do. She's like, I'm going to eat my mac and cheese while I feed the chickens. I'm also going to check for eggs, and I'm going to clean up their shit. Who does that? Who does that? No one does that, Florence. No one eats mac and cheese while they clean the coop. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Your priorities, like, you could have just sat down at the table and had your supper and then gone out afterwards and done your chores like a normal human being, not at the same time. That isn't sanitary, first of all. It's just not sanitary. So the boys are just doing their homework and having a little chat, working on school projects. To be completely honest, I really do think, Andrew, that you probably should head to bed, though. And Isabelle's just being so sweet here. Trapped in the high chair. I forgot what it was called there for a small split second. Alright, so let her out. And then as you were, little John's just like having a good old time with that project. And Albert doesn't need to eat that. You need to go downstairs and grab you some mac and cheese because you're hungry. Go on now. That's a good boy. And Isabelle is like, I have great needs. I slept all day long and I just had food in my belly, and now I'm going to run around outside alone in the dark. No. This is not okay. We don't allow this to happen. I mean, you're adorable as you tot around out here, but you don't need to be outside alone in the evening. Okay, so little John is becoming responsible. He's getting that responsible trait, so that's great. Michaela's having herself a bath, and then when she's done with that, I'm going to have her go ahead and get herself, and I don't know, maybe I should let her get herself into bed. All right. She's like, Mama, what you doing? She's like, I'm taking a bath. Don't you love how, like, little kids and dogs too, you can't take a bath by yourself. You can't use the bathroom by yourself at all. Just never. Like, once you have kids or you have a pet that's a child for you or whatever the case is, like, those days of, like, using the bathroom alone, they're over. They're just over. You'll never use the bathroom again by yourself. I mean, once they get older and they're like, you know, big kids, you do again. But, like, when they're little, no. No privacy whatsoever. She's like, watch this. I'm going to make some art right here in Granny's kitchen. And then I'm going to blame it on Albert. Probably. That probably is exactly what she do, but... And they would probably believe her too, because Albert's constantly wrecking they'd be like, oh, not sweet little Isabelle. She didn't do that. Nope. I know it was Albert. Poor kid. I think she would probably be spoiled rotten, though, especially after Florence just finished having, 5 sons? Her grandbaby is a girl. I mean, she has other grandbabies, but the one that lives with her is a girl, and she hasn't had girls since Victoria and Elizabeth, so, oh yeah. This little girl here is just rotten. As rotten as rotten gets. But she's so cute. Look how cute she is. Oh, my heart. She makes my heart hurt. In the best possible way, but she makes my heart hurt. Albert's like, I'm in the kitchen, in the ground, eating my mac and cheese, and Mom's going to come in here, and she's going to see that mess in the kitchen floor, and I'm going to get in trouble. That's not fair. Yeah. It's not. Sometimes life isn't easy. I don't actually know that she made a mess. Oh, she didn't. She was gonna start, but then I stopped her, so. No one's getting in trouble today, Albert. You just eat your mac and cheese. I think I'm going to go ahead and get her also to get some big, oversized crops planted, because we haven't had any oversized crops in a while. So I'm just going to go ahead and get her some seeds and let her get that planted up. Because honestly, I don't think we've had oversized crops planted on the garden since we first moved to this land. And William tilled the land and had them grow, and they got to medium size, I think, and then he went ahead and harvested them. And we haven't had any big plant or any big crops since then. So I'm going to get her to go ahead and do that. And maybe if he survives the war and he comes home, he'll have something to tend to. I mean, overall, to be completely honest, I think Florence has done okay. I mean, the orchard looks great. All the crops in the garden are still good. The chickens have been getting sold by the boys as without Florence's knowledge. They wait until she's asleep and then they go out there and they sell the chickens. So, we've had one cow we've had to send to the butcher, but everybody else is still alive. So, I think overall Florence is doing well at keeping this farm running to the best of her ability. I mean, she's absolutely exhausted at the end of every single day, but I think she's all right. All right, so we're just going to go ahead and potty train Isabelle. I'm going to get her to go ahead and stop playing with these toys here, and then we'll get her potty trained. All right, so we got all those planted, so that's great news. We'll just go ahead and throw feed once more, just to make sure everybody's good. So every time I turn around, they're starving and unhappy. And then once she's done with that, I'm just going to have her go ahead and come in here and make that birthday cake so that in the morning when everyone gets up, we can go ahead and we can celebrate the birthday of not only Florence but also Albert. Florence, I'll let her age up first, and then we'll age up little Albert into a child, and I will give him a makeover. So she's like, come on, Isabelle, you can do it. Who's going to be a big girl? Isabelle's like, this is funny. Come on, you just go in the potty like a big girl. She's like, am I supposed to stick my hand in there? No, please don't do that. That's not good. That's nasty. This is so boring. And when she's done, I'm just going to go ahead and get Isabelle to head on to bed. And I'm actually going to get everyone to head on to bed. Because, as we know, it is now, 10? Holy moly, it's midnight. So yeah, they all got to get to bed. And then when they get up, we will go ahead and celebrate birthdays. So I will go ahead and fast forward this and see you guys when they get up in the morning. Okay, so it is very early the next morning. And I did just get a notification that is that it's Winterfest. So on top of it being Florence and Albert's birthday, it is also Winterfest. So I will see. It looks like she wants to be festive. Michaela likes opening gifts. He likes opening gifts. John likes opening gifts. Albert wants to eat. And Isabelle wants to eat. So what we'll do is we are going to, first and foremost, everyone's going to get themselves something to eat, and we're going to take care of the farm. And the reason for that is I got a message that Daffodil wants to run away again. So I have the boys going out to deal with the animals. Michaela is also dealing with cleaning up the sheds and things. Florence is about to do a little bit of laundry, and when all of that's done, we will go ahead and age up Florence and Albert, and then I will work on a grand meal, and we'll do a grand meal. And see if we can get this holiday somewhat completed. And they don't have a tree, so there won't be anything like they're really doing as far as that goes, but that's okay. And we'll just sell all of this, and then she can come out here and weed. I mean, we have Patchy now as well, so that'll help. Come out here and clean up this cow because you're just playing. She is repairing the sink, which, by the way, she hates repairing things. I think she misses William for lots and lots of things. That happens to be one of them. She can't stand it. Not that I can really say I blame her, but it is what it is. All right, so she is going to go and sell that stuff. And then we will go ahead and let her blow out these candles for herself. And then she can give a bath to Albert, and then we will age Albert up. All right, Florence, you are aging up to what? An elder or adulthood? Okay, so she is quite a bit younger than William, mainly because aging is off for women when they are pregnant, and realistically that doesn't actually happen. So I may change that to where they can age up as well. Let me know what you guys think about that. I do have the ability to turn the aging on while they're pregnant with my MC command center. I can't speak today, but I can do that. So she is aged up to adulthood, fulfilling dreams, planning for retirement, and midlife crises await. The perfect time to start wrapping up those lifelong goals. So she has quite a bit of life still. 24 days until she's an elder. Like, she's going to be around for quite some time, and William only has 9 days left, so we'll go ahead and add candles to that, and then we're going to, let's just go ahead and age him up. Let's help Albert blow out the candles. So we will get that done. What about you? You can, there's got to be something you can do. Come over here and do some laundry. Okay, you come and eat. Yep, I know. He's taking a bath. All right. The little one is going to be aging up now, and we will get to see what he looks like as a child. She's like, whoo, Albert, you smell horrid. Putrid even. Yeah, well, that's what happens when you're not taking care of your kid. Because you have more kids than can count. Alright, let's see him age up into a little boy. Okay, so we'll go ahead and randomize his trait. He was a charmer as a toddler, and he is going to be a neat freak. Okay, I kind of don't mind that so much. I'm going to go ahead and give him creative as well. I just think he probably would be. So she's going to go ahead and mop. He is going to go ahead and go get himself a bath, because he is very smelly. And can you let her out? You can stop doing that. Come let her out. And then you can clean up. You didn't finish mopping that, young lady. Oh, he's gonna mop it for you. That's fine. Hang on the clothesline. And that's good. He's good. He's having a bath, and then once he's done with his bath, we'll go ahead and give him a makeover. I am going to get Florence in here to make a grand meal, so let's go ahead and get her cooking that. I think what we'll do, Robert's not here. Oh, we'll do tofurkey because Michaela is a vegetarian. Although back then I seriously doubt they knew what tofurkey was, but you know. She's just gonna come and clean up that mess. She's just mopping for days. Why don't you play with your kid? Ask if good or bad.
Joe Baba.
What's wrong with her? She needs a bath, I guess. Well, clearly they're not having fun with one another. Give her a hug. It'll be fine. Okay, let's go ahead and get Albert a makeover. So we'll hop into gas and give him a bit of a makeover here.
Put your hands on my back, boy. Lead me to the brightest of my days. Wrap your arms around me, boy. Give a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. Getting into you. It's like we're in a movie. I don't know how you do it. I look into your eyes and everything is different. Baby, you are on my mind. All I think about, and I don't wanna stop. I don't wanna stop. Could you come closer to me? I just can't resist you. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I am stuck in a dreaming. I can't help what I'm feeling. I don't know if I'm breathing when you are with me. My heart is beating. I'm giving up.
Okay, so we are now back in the game here, and let's just go ahead and check in on everyone. It looks like she is still working on that grand meal. Michaela is just going ahead and putting Isabelle in her high chair so that she can eat her breakfast. Andrew's working on his homework, and then I'm going to have him just go ahead and go to the washroom. John's grabbing food. Albert is also going to grab food. And Michaela, you really, really do need to go to the bathroom before you pee yourself. And then you can eat something. So everyone's just kind of in the kitchen hanging out while Florence makes the grand meal for the holiday. And as you can see, everyone seems to be in pretty good spirits, so that's great to see. The farm is desperately needing love, but I'm hoping Patchy will get off his tree and do some work around here. Because it's a holiday, and I seriously doubt they're going to want to do it. And if Patchy doesn't, then they're going to have to do it. But it is nice to just see them hang out and not constantly be slaving away on the farm. And as you can see here, the boys are just conversating amongst each other, and overall I think it's pretty good fun being had on this lovely day. Let's go ahead and take that out and put it somewhere. Do your homework. Can you clean up since you're just hanging out? No? Okay, why can no one do that? Okay, obviously where is it? Okay, let's go ahead and call everyone to the grand meal. Why don't you come in here and you can play some music for everyone. So everyone's grabbing themselves a plate of tofurkey here, and you can see that we have Michaela in here just playing a little bit of organ for everyone. Patchy's decided to come and join the family. That said, Patchy, I really would appreciate it if you get outside and do a little bit of weeding because, well, you know, lots needs to be done. What do you think about that? He's like, I can totally do that. I'm cool with it. Are you, Patchy? He's like, yep, I am. Is he gonna do it? Oh, that's awesome. Patchy's great. Okay. So he's just helping. How's it coming? Why don't you go ahead and eat this? Thanks. How'd you do that? That was magic. So go ahead and we'll just talk about dreams with little John here, and they can, she can ask him like, how's school going, right? He's wondering if I want to go to his house and hang out. I can't do that. I'm sorry, you're in the war. And then I do think I'm going to have her go ahead and if we can do like a thankful spirit or something. Oh, I guess we can't. Share Winterfest spirit. There you go. Oh no, what's wrong with you? Go to the washroom. He's sick. He has an ear infection. That's not good. So in this time, they would not have had a way to cure that. They couldn't just take medication. So I am just going to give him a little bit of water. Or maybe orange juice? No, that's not right. How about have a quick meal of orange juice? Is there orange juice? Orange juice. So I'll just have him have a little bit of orange juice and hopefully that might help him. I don't know that it will, but we can try. And I don't know, is he contagious? Did it say? Ear infection from cold weather. His ears hurt really bad. And he has gross teeth. Well, I mean, that's fine. Can you repair that? Okay, I can't take any more of the organ. I'm gonna need you to just don't. Just please stop. He's mopping, but how about you come out here and deal with the chickens and even with Daffodil? I think that would be great. And you can go ahead and clean up, can't you? Clean up. She's where? Oh, she's just out here like, hey, duckies. Hey, birds. Aren't you just the cutest thing ever? Colonel's already dying. George would be so sad to hear that. Honestly. I really think he would be. But there's not a whole lot I can do about that because he's at war. And I know you're not well, but everything does still need to be done even when you're not well. So as you can see, we did go ahead and have our Winterfest, sort of. We don't have anything as far as decorations and things like that, but they did have their grand meal. Everyone seems to have enjoyed that, what they had of it. I don't even know. Like, did she ever have any? I'll get her to grab a serving. Everyone kind of just did what they wanted to do when they wanted to do it. Like, everyone's schedule's kind of wonky. But in our next episode, we will be having a birthday for, I think I said Isabelle. Oh no, just Andrew. Just Andrew. There's Isabelle. Okay. And Michaela. And I am going to go ahead, I think, and call this one. And like I said, in the next episode, we will be having a birthday for Andrew. And then from there, we will basically just be slowly trudging along while we wait for our men to go to war, which I'm not looking forward to, and it's getting closer and closer. As we well know, if you look at the calendar, war is on this day here. So, yep. It's 1916 now. So 19, 18, 17, 16. Yeah, 1916 now. And 1918 is when our war will happen. So again, Little John just barely misses having to go to war. Lucky him. But Andrew, unfortunately, is not that lucky. So he will be heading off to battle, along with all of the other men that are already stationed at camp, and kind of getting their training done and things like that. So we will go ahead and call this episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you are notified when a new episode goes live. Let me know what you think of our family currently and the progress that they're making, not only with the farm, but in the fact that we already have ourselves our first grandbaby that's the child of the heir, and who you think is going to make it and who isn't going to make it in our war episode that is going to be coming up in a couple of episodes. It's just a couple of episodes away. And what did you think of Albert's new makeover as a child? So I will see you guys in our next Decades Legacy episode. Bye, y'all.